Hello, friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Rowell. All right, so today was the first day of my new job, and I got to admit, I still don't entirely know what it is I'm going to be doing for the job because today was mostly an orientation day. Basically, myself and two other employees who were also starting today were brought into a conference room to kind of meet up with some people. And then almost immediately they took us upstairs, photographed us for our badges, and I guess they also take some glamour shot type photos for service awards and that kind of thing. And then they brought us back down, and we spent basically the rest of the day going over some of the basics of the job. The first couple hours of the job focused on going through the benefits piece by piece, and holy cow, the benefits of this place are just amazing. I've told you some of them. It's 128 hours of vacation every year for the first 4 years, and then it goes up to like 168 hours after, from 5 to 9 years, and then beyond that it goes up even further after that. So that's just insane in terms of vacation time. We get sick day, we get personal days, we get, I think, like 12 holidays. Really great 401k program. I know I've gone through a lot of this already with you, but for the first time I actually got real confirmation that the numbers are what I thought they were for the 401k. What happens, a lot of companies I've had in the past, they'll match up to 6%, and most of them will match 50 cents on the dollar up to 6%. This company goes to 8% and matches dollar for dollar up to 8%. And at the end of the year, if the company meets or exceeds their performance goals for the year, they will throw in an additional 4%. So, I'll get 12% of my annual salary just as a 401k, just added on to, just paid for by the company if they hit their performance goals. So that's just astounding. They also have a pretty good healthcare program. I can get full, pretty much almost like a Cadillac program for about $40 a pay period, and that's every 2 weeks. So that sounds like a really good deal. And that's, you got a little bit of a annual deductible you got to pay, but a lot of times, for $40, a pay period, $40 for 2 weeks, that's, you're going to be paying $1,000 deductible. This is going to be a deductible of $400, and that's their best plan. So this company does really good for that. They got good dental program, which I think is like $4 a pay period, and they got a vision plan that's like less than $2 a pay period. They've even got they'll even give you help with your pet insurance. I've never heard of a company doing that before, where they'll give you access to free pet insurance or a greatly deducted cost for pet insurance, which is really, like I said, totally insane. They've got a free program that is available if you're having problems with insurance, where they'll give you, your direct family, your parents, and their parent, and your spouse's parents, so your parent-in-laws. They'll give them this service for free. So if my mom, for instance, has a question about her insurance, she can call them and participate on this program for free on my plan. This place is just insane. They also have educational assistance. It's up to like $5,000 or $6,000 a year if you want to do that for related expenses, and all sorts of other fringe benefits that come along with it. So, like I said, this is just like an insane program. After that, we started going into some of the details of the job, and I'm not going to be able to give you a whole lot of information there because I can't give you too much information about what the job is about. But then we talked about things like safety, and they talked about evacuation plans, what to do under certain circumstances. They have different types of alarms that go off. So if there's like an emergency where you have to evacuate, one type of alarm goes off. And, occasionally we have tornadoes here, so they have tornado alarms here, which tell you basically to go to the shelters, which are on property. So, it's a lot of that kind of stuff. And they took us around the facility and kind of showed us a little bit of the inside of the facility and told us where to go in the event of an emergency if we had to evacuate the building. And we kind of walked around the building. The place is kind of big, and so there's two evacuation sites that are outside of the building. And so we went to both of them, and you just basically go to whichever one is closest. So we visited both of them just in case. And I haven't really even gotten to see the manufacturing area where I'm going to be, but that's supposed to happen tomorrow. And then I guess we got to go in and spend some time online filling out some paperwork, signing up for our benefit, signing up for our 401k, and all these other fringe benefits that come with this place. Every person I talked to, was really, really excited about having worked there, loved the place. And it was very informative. They kind of introduced us a little bit to their product, so we know exactly what it is that the company offers and what it is that we're going to be manufacturing and packaging and producing and sending out and all that stuff. They also kind of informed us of some of the stuff that's going on with the future of the company, and it's all really exciting. So I'm very excited about this. The first day went well. It wasn't a full 12-hour day like I was expecting, so I got home about 5 o'clock. I was there for about for about 8 hours, 9 hours, and we actually had like a 2-hour lunch break in the middle, because one of the things they wanted us to do is that we are required to wear safety shoes on property, and there's certain ones that we had to go to, and they certain kinds of shoes and certain features they had to have. So that was another one of the fringe benefits. They will give, depending on the type of department you work in, either $135 or $145 bonus to go out and buy your shoes. And so they said, during this 2-hour lunch break, just go over to this store, bring this little sheet of paper with you, show it to them. They'll know exactly what to do and what to give you, and they'll point you in the right direction. And then they will basically, if the shoes you pick are less than, in my case, it was $145 because I had the more expensive ones. If the shoes I picked were less than $145, boom, I just sign a piece of paper and I don't have to do anything else. Now, if the shoes went a little beyond that, then I'm responsible for the difference. Well, turned out the shoes I needed were $199. So I had to pay a little bit out of my money, out of my own pocket. But since they had a corporate account with this company, they not only paid the $145, they also gave me a $30 discount on the shoes. So while it was $199 plus tax, I ended up paying like $30 for these shoes. So, it was a good deal, and they're nice shoes, and they're steel toe, and they have some other features just to kind of protect your feet and all that. So, I got the right shoes. They're ready to go, and I go back tomorrow and complete the orientation. I understand that my orientation is going to be a little bit more detailed than the other two people that were in there. Their orientation finishes tomorrow, but mine is supposedly going to go through till Friday. So I'm guessing probably what will end up happening is some of that will be on the job training, but apparently there's significantly more training involved for my job than there was for the other two people there. So like I said, they start their job probably on Thursday. I found out that this is the short week, so it'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday for me, and then next week will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's how that's going to work right now. Like I said, I'm expecting to work every day this week. It's probably going to be 8 hours a day during the week, and I'm not sure yet whether I'm actually going to work on Saturday or not. Maybe not. They may have somebody filling in for me, because like I said, the week officially starts on Thursday for my shift, And if they've got somebody working Thursday and Friday, then they may have somebody working Saturday too. So it may be on the job training on Thursday and Friday. And, I'm just going to have to wait and see. But like I said, a lot of training to go, a lot of details to learn, but just a lot of positive things. And so I'm really excited about this job. It's going well. And I think this place is going to be a good match for me. So anyway, I think that's all that I have for today. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.